Alrighty, let me make sure everything looks good, and then I'll self-promote it, and then we will get started. I like making sure everything's set up on my side perfectly first. Okay, normal chat looks perfect. Now let me go over to horizontal. VOD Reviewing Student. Pin message. Copy link. Let me put this in, not promo. Let's go to Super Smash Bros. Perfect. Turn this down. Okay, so I can keep this open, and then not portrait. Perfect. All right, I have everything set up. So now we can do the reviewing. So first of all, this is Pac-Man. Let me rewind it a bit. Pac-Man vs. Game and Watch. I think this matchup's pretty even. I'm gonna mute this person. Or turn him down at least, because this person's also a content creator. Um, but I'm also their coach. I'm gonna talk about the matchup a little bit. Fruits are amazing here, and Pac-Man's one of the few characters that like is fine with scrapping. Like I believe Fair beats out Nair, and outranges it. Um, you either have to focus on anti-airing and preventing them from getting into the air in the first place with the Nair, or you condition them to not jump, and then you just stay behind your hydrant and get your fruits. Because Game & Watch, he kind of struggles removing hydrant. Like, he has to commit to a back air, which is pretty laggy in terms of, like, in lag. It has a decent amount of in lag. Not that safe on shield either. So you can be, like, right next to it. The barrel will hit both of you, and then do, like, a parry dash attack or whatever. But yeah, let's go into it. You're immediately over respecting Game and Watch. Um, I wish there if you either shield, and then the moment you realize you're not bad carrying, you go okay, and then charge up your fruit. Yep, you have your one con now. This is how you combo them, and how you use this fruit depends on if you'll win or not. Like here, you generally do not care. You don't have to approach. They have to respect you. Don't even hit the neutral B button, bro. Very slow, methodical. How do you get hit by that back air? You got too greedy. It's not that bad. Like it's back to even now. Here, you want to be placing your hydrant. Yeah, because it's a lot more favorable if you have Galaga while you're behind hydrant. Just harder for them to hit you. Very good orange play. Orange is also pretty good in this matchup. It's very hard to react to if you're grounded in like mid range. I would wait a little bit for the bell, like 70 plus, because I don't think a raw F smash will kill. But yeah, now at 80%, you can use the bell. I liked the read. Yeah, I want you hiding behind hydrant with that bell. Unfortunate. Yeah, you're getting way too locked up in shield. You should be moving around. Pac-Man, you can move. You got the moves like Jagger. You're not like Gandorf, who has to like hella respect that. Very good. He recognized I it was gonna it wasn't spaced properly to ignore the grip attack. There you can go. You should just gone for down air. Honestly, up air wouldn't have killed either, and there would also deal more damage. Yeah, now you're super behind. Now play very aggressive. This is one of the issues with the matchup, is that once you're depending on Bell and you're behind, it's really hard to approach. The gameplay is just very linear. It's very hard to make it not linear and make it worth it. There you went down air. Down air will deal more damage, has better knockback. Or you want to go for a back air. Back air would have probably killed. Yeah, you're over respecting Game and Watch. Once you see that down smash, you don't got shield. And generally, you should be running away from him or scrapping with him. If scrapping with Pack Game and Watch is fine. Like, if you eat in there, or if you trade with Nair, you're fine. Nair will not be killing you until like 160, 170. Depends where you are, of course. Very good item play. Very good F smash. Generally, they every time you throw Bell, they've shielded and they shielded again. So you gotta start recognizing that and going for grabs. Because Bell loses to nothing except a shield and like iframes, and grab beats iframes and shield. So it's just a very natural thing to do. I think that should be your like default. Yeah, you need these spell confirms. Why are you missing these spell confirms? Very good. Now you place in a hydrant and then you play like a little coward. Oh yes, that's perfect.
Ah, so close.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
I got this. I can way bring. Lost. I relapsed and got two stocked on Palu, but I couldn't clutch out a lasted on Byleth. Ah, dang it. Oh, it's best of five. Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I only heard two matches there.
I'm gonna quiet them a little bit more. Okay, yeah. They don't talk while they play, fortunately. Yeah, why are we going in the corner? Just try to need this this platform. This platform is perfect. Yo, Gumball, welcome on in. I'm actually reviewing your set right now. Got hit by hydrant. This is so risky going off stage. I get it. You're kind of forced to after you got hit in the corner. But the reason why the corner is so scary is once you're off stage, even though you're Pac-Man, you're fighting the god of ledge trapping. Like he's not like me Gunner, but he's like way better at frame trapping in this situation than me Gunner. And there's more projectiles you have to worry about. Didn't grab that. Perfect. Honestly, once you get your advantage shot here, you want to abuse because like if you hit a fair there, isn't really doing much. Um, and you're just risking getting hit. So once you won that interaction, you got your true damage. Just go down to center and charge your Galaga. You need your Galaga. Even on like 67, I'd probably charge up Galaga. Bell won't kill. You can also charge up a key and throw him off guard, but or like orange. But like you need to charge your fruit. Um, and if they down air, then you just out of shield your down air. Because a lot of game watchers are stupid and will just mash that. And if they don't, you can't charge your fruit. You've been jumping a lot out of this corner. They haven't punished it yet, but I'm expecting it to be punished in the next couple of times you do it. If it's not, then just something to keep in mind. You jump out of the corner again. Okay, you weren't forcing the corner. Now you're stuck on ledge. You used your jump. You messed up the recovery. You jumped, and they didn't punish it. Back throw. I didn't know that Mellow would bounce like that. Back throw, and then you touch your crap. Here you either go for key or bell. I didn't think that would hit, but it finally hit. You finally got that bell confirmed. Now, you have a lead. Place down hydrant. You want to place down that hydrant? You want to do it at like the lip of this of that platform because you want to be protected by it, but you want as much stage to move around with. And right now you have all the agency for how much stage control you end up having behind you. So you lost some stage control here when it wasn't needed. It's not like a big amount, but it is something to keep in mind. You have all the agency here. The moment they use bucket, you have all the agency. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And then yeah, you charge up to Galaga and you play like a little turd and you see how they damage hydrant or whatever. Do they jump over it? Do they back air it? etc. And then you use that info for later. So you got greedy, no hydrant. Strange side B. Do you die for that? You don't die for that. Use your jump. You don't really want to be using melon. It's too slow. Too easy to react to. And because of that distance, even if you know they're gonna reflect it and you jump, they have enough time to do an air. You'll be falling on them by then, but they can do an air. Yeah, you just want to play like a little turn now. Perfect. Generally, you don't care about that timer. The moment you have a lead, you don't care how long it takes to win an interaction. In fact, you don't even care if you win an interaction. You just need progress to be made. Perfect. I'd love to see another hydrant. That's like the perfect opportunity for a hydrant. Instead of using hydrant off stage, it's just gonna be hard to hit properly because a B has iframes on it. You just want to place it if you want to use it for like ledge trap or whatever. Just place it near the ledge, and then you can hit with like a back air or like a forward air or like a falling up air or like a fruit. Ledge traps are more effective than edge guards as Pac-Man, especially in this matchup. Bro struggling with Pac-Man in 2026. I like that mix up on the drift. You used your jump again. You used your jump here. If once I see they use their jump and they use buckets, now they're super high. So now I have two thoughts in my head, which is when are they gonna key? They didn't use key. They used uppy. Low key, you can't really do much about that uppy. You can't really like, go out there and challenge it. Perfect. Now here, you have such a lead, you can generally start going for key to catch him off guard. Especially, I know you fought this person before, but I don't know if you've used the key trick on them. I don't know how much knowledge they have on Pac-Man, but key's also in general pretty good. Yeah, you can get greedy with your. Yeah, a bit too greedy. Not even greed, but
Let's go.
I didn't think his up air was that strong. Um, yeah, I agree with that up air.
It is probably a red. Thank you.
PS2, fine stage. Literally, if the stage is not Smashville, I do not care what stage you pick. It's actually their counter pick, so you probably bans Battlefield. They also like Battlefield. Kind of messed up your combo there. I want to see more higher, more IO. Your main issue is you're not willing to play like a bitch enough. Genuinely, yeah, you have such a lead here. Why are you approaching Game and Watch? Yes, perfect. I don't even care you got hit. I like the idea. What are we gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna teach you some magic. This guy's not mixing up neutral B. So if they're spamming it, look right here. There's a gap. I believe it's after the third or fourth pancake. That's when they suffer the end lag. Gav man, welcome on in. But they can mix it up by delaying the neutral B a little bit so they don't suffer this, which is why Mia is so deadly on ledge because he knows the perfect ways to mix it up to not suffer this. But this guy's just spamming neutral B. You just go on ledge and then you wait for that gap. And if they're mashing it, you will be able to roll through that gap. It was a bit awkward in your situation because you already got hit.
How do
Um,
you get past the meats, bro?
yeah, if you have no invincibility there and you regrab the ledge, it's a bit tricky. To get off to abuse that gap, but you can abuse that gap. It's something to keep in mind. There will be layers to it. Like it's very skewed RPS for them because if you roll and they made a gap on purpose, they're not in lag. They're just not hitting neutral B. Then they can do like a down smash on you. The other thing you can do is you can go off stage, charge key, and then the moment the pancake hits you, you can throw key, and it'll go through pancake. That one's a bit more tricky to do, because you'll be able to get jump off and have that horizontal level. But yeah, there's options. It's not like Steve Block, where you have to either jump or hit it, and both are super bad. But it's similar. I describe it more as like arc fire, like trapping. At higher percents, it's also a bit scary to wait there, just because they can combo into back air. And generally you want a DI down and in to prevent said back air. Yeah, here you just play like a coward. What are Gumball? What are you doing, bro? Yes, yes, play like a turd. Yes. Mm, that I thought it would go straight up. It's not Wolf. I forgot about that. Unfortunate. Why are we committing to a smash check? And why down smash? Down smash doesn't kill Game and Watch at that percent. If you're not committed to a smash check, just fully rip it and do an F smash. Otherwise you just want to play normal. You want to charge over the bell and you want to play like a little coward. Perfect. You back air. No. Won't kill. I think I start doing their wall of forwarders. Yeah, they're just showing this wall of forwarders. They're constantly doing a double jump forwarder into a falling forwarder. So you just gotta call that out. They're doing it a lot. Not so much here. They're approaching a little bit more. I don't know why. They have zero reason to approach you. They currently have agency, and they're the ones allowed to camp. But they're throwing that opportunity away. And genuinely, whenever I say camp for Game and Watch in this matchup, if they have the lead, they can generally just stand still and crouch. Because crouching reduces the hit stun on Bell by a lot, making Bell F smash basically not true anymore. Um, and like forward air won't kill at this percent. You basically have full agency, especially because of how safe your shield is. Like you can just go, oop, shield, and he doesn't have a kill throw either. It's like back throw and it doesn't kill. It won't kill Game and Watch here. I don't think it kills Game and Watch here. I think you need more percent on Game and Watch. His back throw is not that good. So you can play it kind of like Zero Suit Samus whenever you're in the lead as Game and Watch versus Pac-Man, or you just constantly hold shield. Because their grab's also so committal. You can also roll away from it. If you're like in the center of that grab range. If you're right in front of his face, you can't, but you can then roll behind him instead. There's options. You didn't get up attack. That was good. That's what I was afraid of.
Oh,
You
I
die.
forgot about my trampoline.
Let's see. Is there any more of the Game and Watch? There is. Perfect. He lied. It's actually best of five. Battlefield? Uh, I don't know, man. Think about why are you benefiting from that top platform? Honestly, I'd ban Battlefield. I don't know what rule set this is, because it might genuinely be like Yoshi's Story. And if it's Yoshi's Story, ban that. It might be like two bans DSR. I'm not familiar with their stage rule set in Amateur Hour, but Game & Watch loves Battlefield. Because you're not Pac-Man doesn't benefit at all from that top platform. If you're on that top platform and Game & Watch is below you, it's up air hell. If they know when you're gonna jump, they're just gonna up you and put you in their hell. Now, let's reverse that. If Pac-Man's below me and I'm Game & Watch that platform, what fucks do I give? I don't care. The only way I'd care is if I'm behind. But I'm still not being pressured on that platform. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and Uppy. Uppy's so good on Battlefield. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. Push your advantage. Perfect. Now play like bitch. Play up hydrant. Play like bitch. Uh-oh. Don't get cheesed. Please don't get cheesed. Uh-oh. He doesn't know how to deal with the meat. No. Okay, you got past it. Because your opponent's throwing. Okay. That back here is not safe on shield, by the way. Just hold shield. Hold shield. I mean, I see it. Hold shield. Oh, yeah, you just lost so much of your lead because you don't know how to deal with bacon. Why are we going? Okay. Why are we going off stage if we don't know how to deal with bacon? That's like the main reason you're losing. You don't know how to deal with bacon.
I can't look at chat until after the game, but like, how do I beat Game Watch Meat?
If you don't know how to deal with something, avoid the situation that uh makes you have to deal with it. Yeah, he benefits a lot from that top platform. It's not like Palutena, where you can get like more and more up airs. It's more of the fact that it's really defensive. Um, like he up there he can fall through and do down air. And up there Pac-Man doesn't have really any pressure. Up air doesn't really kill. And down air you have to double jump and be at the peak of your double jump. It's just Pac-Man doesn't have a lot of good pressure up there. And if you get hit by Bell up there, the worst you're gonna get hit with like a back air, which is a lot worse than forward smash or up smash. While if Pac-Man's up on that platform, you're just kind of stuck. He's in Game and Watch hell. Um, I don't think for most characters it's actually that bad to bring Game Watch to Battlefield, but Pac-Man specifically, all his pressure is horizontal. He's constantly doing forward air. He's constantly doing nair, which only hits horizontally. He's constantly doing Galaga, which shoots out horizontally. Um, Bell is the closest he gets to like vertical pressure in like up air, which isn't that strong. It's just how the character's built. Generally jugglers love Battlefield. So like Cloud loves Battlefield also because of the uppy. If he upbeats in the center, he'll just land on the Battlefield platform being a lot less in lag. Why are I throwing Bell so early? Even even if he had a speed spirit on, he probably can't get to there unless he has like accelerate. Like the Bell just isn't doing that much. Yes, find your opportunity. He loves doing those forward airs, so you just gotta wait until he autopilots those forward airs. Uh, Gavman, who do you play? I can tell you if Battlefield's fine. To bring Game and Watch to, or like your journal stage bands. See, he defaulted to that top platform. Yeah, I'm with the up air at 140%, and he's not dead. Me, Sword Fighter, um, that's an interesting one because you can shark him with up air, and that can kill him pretty early. But otherwise, you're not really much of a juggler. And you have to commit to a double jump to really pressure him there. It doesn't sound that bad for me, Sword Fighter. But Game & Watch would benefit more from it. You, as me sword fighter, you'd probably, if you're running Hero Spin, you'd probably want Smashville or Town City because those stages have smaller side blast zones, so the Hero Spin will kill earlier. But if you're running that uppy, that's like good distance wise, and if you like use it down like Ridley, you can like kill people at 0, then you want bigger stages. So like Battlefield would be more okay if you're using the other uppy compared to Hero Spin. Just because the issue with Smashville and Town City is because of those smaller blast zones, you die earlier to Becker. But you care less about that if you're also benefiting a lot from that. And Hero Spin loves that. Yeah, then yeah, you if you're running Hero Spin, you want Smashville in town. Yes, and if you're wondering what to pick between those, always try to get town because you can also have a lot of room, especially if you're running Shuriken. Shuriken is so good. Because if they bucket it, you don't
Blink
really care.
182.
The Shurikens will trade with each other. If he doesn't bucket it and he shields it, he's not approaching you. Um, and if he gets hit by it, that's like a free like 6 to 8%. Good up air. Loki, I thought you could get the second up air. I think he delayed it. You want to hide behind hydrant now? He's in a ton of end lag now. Oh, but the hydrant got launched. This is scary. He okay, bro. You've seen how he can't deal with bacon properly. So why are you not using bacon there? I'm the guy I want Gumball to beat, and yeah, I'm giving you advice now. 2231. I'm not too familiar with the numbers. I main a me Gunner and Robin, so I don't really use Sword Fighter that much. Is that like the standard or competitive one with like the fast burst option down B, um, and the side B that goes super far, kind of like Ike's? Yeah, well, we want to be avoiding off stage. Oh, you got frame trapped. We don't really want key there. That's unfortunate. A bit greedy. That up air won't kill. Perfect. Throwing it way too early. Oh, no, you got the sour spot. That's so sad. Oh, that could have been scary. That back here was not safe on shield. Uh-oh. You keep air dodging after you get hit. Don't be afraid to mash on him a little. You got Shuriken, the Ike side B, Hero Spin, and Blade Counter. Counter's a bit interesting. That's actually the set I use on Elite Smash, because that's the only me I've made so far. Um, I don't think the blade counter is that good. I prefer the burst option down B, because if you hit a shuriken, you can true combo it into it and get like 30%. But there are definitely some plus sides to it. Just having Karen Journal is a nice option for disadvantage. Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. You're giving up too much stage control here. But overall, I like the retreats. I like the idea of the retreats. You're just retreating too much. He did it. He did it. That wasn't the gap I was talking about, but he found a gap. You just want to play like a coward here. You need a bit more damage, so I'd probably charge to Bell, and then just look for situations in which I can hit a fair or a back air. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Now he's an F smash percent. Don't get too greedy. Uh-oh. Oh. Up air. Back air. Bell, 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 bell. This is so No! No, 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 no. Don't go. Why are you going up? If you get hit by up air here, you die. You're you're being a bit too greedy here. If he reflects it, you either take a crap ton of shield damage or you just die. Uh-oh. You need Bell so badly here. Like, you can find opportunity. He went through that, by the way. We love hitbox shifting. This is so scary. You rode past it. Why are we charging the key here?
Yes.
Oh, you got so lucky. You, Gumball, I know you're probably still
One
in here.
more.
You got so lucky there.
I honestly have no idea. Grab may be good. Beats me. Wait.
Do not listen to that guy who said grab beats me. Do
Fully
not do
clutch.
neutral
One
get up
more
into
game.
grab or
Yes.
roll into grab. Roll into
I
grab's okay
think
if you know you're
I
gonna
think my
escape, but
I
generally you
just
just
need
want
to
to
go
reset the neutral.
high reliably, which they're now plan and
Stop talking.
high.
Gumball, I love you, but
Bro
stop
has
talking.
this.
FD, this is actually your best stage. This guy's a fucking dumbass. Like, this is his counter pick. Why'd he pick FD? If you win this because of FD shenanigans, I used to use the burst option. It's just that the people I play against play really spammy, so using blade counter is a good idea, I'd say. Hmm. Okay, well, here is the thing. If they're playing really spammy, you can just down B them further away and punish their spam. And if they're spamming, you can instead use your defensive options like your spot dodge, your air dodge, your roll, whatever, and then you can get a grab. And then you can combo that into back air. And then you can combo that into hero spin. And that will kill out like 40. You get more reward. Because even if you counter like an Incineroar F Smash, you're only dealing like 30. But say you can grab him at like 50 to 60 ish, and then do back air and two hero spin. You need to slingshot it, which is a tech. I highly recommend looking into it. If you want to play competitively with me, Sword Fighter, it is very important for said back airs, especially if you're running hero spin. Yes, he's playing like a turd. He's playing like a turd. Why are we shooting? You move around. Move around. Don't let the Game and Watchers
Ah.
in. Yeah, he's looking for that back air. His ass has never fallen down and tomahawk your ass. You just shield. You just stay shielding. He's looking for a back air. Back air and air, same thing. You just shield it. Different problem, same solution. Three
Okay, so
plus
I
two
definitely
is the
should have
same
ran
as
it.
3 plus 1. I know how to slingshot because I tried learning Mii Sword Fighter's Zero Deaths. Yeah, his Zero Deaths are pretty good. Um, I love Ramble. I think his content is amazing, but I do think some things about his video were a bit unrealistic. Like some of the Zero Death routes I saw changed so much based on how they DI, and I just know that you cannot react fast enough to some of those. But knowing how to slingshot is very good. You're okay. You're coming in way too hard with these smash attacks now. Also, my friend, I didn't say anything at first, but when you learn how to SCI, when you SCI these nairs, now they kind of suck at comboing you. They haven't been the best at it, but SCI will help you out a lot. Oh, you got a bit greedy there, didn't you? I hate how this Game and Watch is playing, by the way. He plays like a utter meathead. And I don't even know how mean of an insult that is, but it sounds mean. So I'm calling him it. Uh oh, you don't know how to deal with Pancake, and then you jump. Perfect side B. I love that side B. You came up with the solution on the spot. Did you jump again for the 50th time? Yes. But it's okay. And even also mixing in a good amount of rolls, so it can't be too mad at you. Yes, so stay shielding. This guy is so unwilling to grab you. He never tomahawks. Only tomahawk he said eating is a steak. I think it's a type of steak, right? Oh no, you could have smashed, brother. You could have smashed. You. Oh, okay. Gumball is talking in that chat. Let me go over to that chat so I can read his message. I like yapping. I don't know. FD felt horrible here. Tilt probably also a factor here. Yeah, bro, you are definitely tilted. 1 trillion %. There we go. We finally got that F smash. Yeah, FD's your best stage. Especially for Game Watch, it's your best stage. We really need to be placing on these hydrants if we're gonna charge up fruits. Guess we need to look for the opportunities to F smash his stupid face. Uh oh. No. Gumball, no. You can't let it end like that. Um, okay. Well, that was sad, but we learned some valuable things. I'm gonna yap about a few things, and then I know you're watching this right now, but I'm gonna timestamp it in Group D or whatever after I'm done with the live stream. But first of all, this guy never tomahawked your ass once. And there was only like one time where he mixed it up, and after he did a nair on shield, he jabbed you. But 99% of the time, he would nair you and either manage another nair or shield. We have to respect that, and we have to shield. Because we can shield anything he wants to do to us, and then we can nair out a shield. Why? Because we're fucking busted. We're playing Pac-Man. We're broken. If they do a back air on your shield and they land in front of you, that's real estate. You do down air instead of nair. This guy, like a lot of the time, you got poked near the corner, and that led to some horrible pancake shit. You don't know how to deal with Pancake. That's fine. You came up with some neat solutions, and they honestly weren't the best with using Pancake in the first place. Um, Secondly, you're giving up way too much stage control. You can camp, you can hide underneath those platforms, but especially whenever they're committed to like bucket, give yourself as much space as you can underneath that platform. A lot of the time, you'd place the hydrant in the center of the platform and then hide behind that. If you're like 30%, a bagger's bringing you off stage. Just a little bit more space goes a long way. Thirdly, you need to commit way more to playing like a bitch. Way more. I need to say way more hydrants. Especially if you have a lead, don't go scrapping with him. He's Mr. I'ma nair you once and then you're gonna take 60. Don't scrap with him. We have the tools to scrap with him, but if you have a lead, charge up the Gallica. Why? Because then you can deal 60% back, and his ass is much lighter than you. Trying to think of anything else I want to know here. Oh yeah, if you're behind, stop with those down smashes. If you're really gonna gamble at all, F smash. It will just kill. Down smash at 110% center stage is not killing Game & Watch, but an F smash probably will. But most of the time, you probably shouldn't commit in the first place, and you're committing to a lot of smash attacks whenever you are behind. Instead, you can go for like one or two, maybe in game 1 and 2, and then you can start fishing for those grabs. Prime real estate. Or maybe just mash on their face. Because if you mash on their face, what's the worst that can happen? You're probably gonna eat an upbeat. But if you hit a forwarder, prime real estate. You just gotta think about that risk reward. That is probably all I have to say. He could have saved it. Yeah, he could have recovered. But he autopiloted the drift. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. I had an amazing time VOD reviewing this. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Thank you to those who showed up. And I'll see you guys next time.